Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Red versus Blue, you guys. I am so excited to check out more of season 10. Oh my goodness, you guys were not kidding when you hyped up this season to me, because so far it's pretty amazing. I'm loving it. I feel like it's a great culmination of like everywhere we've been on the series all kind of coming into like one full story now. I had a lot of fun with the first 4 episodes. I will briefly get into my lingering thoughts on it. Before I do that, of course, I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, guys, I had such a blast with the first 4 episodes. I love where we're taking this. I love Wash replacing Church. I love just kind of Wash's new dynamic now in the group. You know, a lot of you had commented that, you know, with the freelancers, he was a little bit goofier, and with our Reds and Blues, he was a little bit more of the straight man. And now that Carolina's around, he kind of is a little bit more in the middle, I guess. And so I feel like we get to see a little bit more of his personality coming through. And, you know, the experiences that he had as Freelancer certainly contributed to him being so like jaded and everything when we first kind of got to know him. So but yeah, having Carolina along is oh man, has she got her hands full with our crew. But I am loving the dynamic. I really am. I love that we can just still have like the silly humor, yet we're like, I feel like we've efficiently combined the 2 stories now, you know? Like, we have Carolina and Wash, and we're on kind of this mission to, like, go and find the director, but we still have our Reds and Blues, and they're still doing silly stuff, and just kind of being them. I love Caboose in this role. And I love that he just thinks we're throwing the director a surprise party. He is going to be quite surprised. They're both going to be. Caboose is going to be surprised at just what that party ends up looking like. And no doubt a little confused. But yeah, I loved, you know, we still kind of have like the flashbacks and everything too, only now they feel like a little bit more directly incorporated into the story. And the stuff with CT being with the insurrectionists and everything. So they had teased that last season, with her kind of like with information leaking out, and with her like kind of being on this weird phone call and everything. And, so like that was not out of the blue. And it's cool that we followed up on it. And the insurrectionist story seems like a cool story in and of itself. So I don't know if we'll get to see a whole lot more of it, or if we're just kind of flashing back for the sake of catching up to, you know, putting more context to what we're doing right now. But either way, I'm here for it, guys. I think they're just killing it. The choreography, the animation, the music. Oh my goodness, guys. Just feels like we're really firing on all cylinders right now. So today we're going to be checking out episodes 5 through 7. So 5, 6, and 7. So I am dying to see more. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right in to the next 3 episodes of season 10 of Red versus Blue. Let's do this. Oh. God, that looks good. Does that not look great? Oh. What's going on here?
I expected it to be bigger.
Why? You've seen mine. It's small too.
Yeah, but he's green.
How does that even make sense? Hey,
What?
Wash, quit staring. You're making it nervous.
Yeah, it's just they're so small.
Small? Yeah.
What are we
What
doing?
it can do. Besides, you better get used to it. You're gonna have one of your own soon enough.
Ugh, give me a break.
It's all right, Theta. Come on out. People just want to say hello to you.
There it is. Here it
I
is.
don't know. There's so many of them. And they're so big.
You see, I'm not the only one who thinks size is important.
I'm just gonna let that one go.
It's okay, Theta. They're all
We've
friends
only been doing these jokes for like last 5 minutes.
beyond my comprehension.
That's
looking at me.
It's because they want to meet you. This is York and Wash.
Hey there, little computer.
Little computer dude.
Give it a rest, Wash.
Hi.
Theta, I have a friend just like you. His name is Delta.
Really?
Yeah.
Theta sounds like a child a little bit.
York?
It's okay, man. Just for a second.
Hello, Theta. I am Delta. It is nice to meet you.
Hello.
See?
Hi.
Everybody here is nice.
Oh, if
Isn't that right, Delta?
Agent
get
North,
a lot of
I do
them
not feel
together,
qualified
though.
to make a judgment about humans with whom I have only limited experience. Also, nice is a rather subjective term for.
Delta.
suggested.
Oh yes, everyone here
It's
is
very nice.
nice,
Just go with it.
within standard acceptable deviation.
Delta.
And that's my sister over there, South. We're twins.
Not polite.
I have a sister.
You do?
We have many siblings.
What do you mean by
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Oh, cut him right off there. Okay.
Delta, I
Yep.
believe you know the protocol about communicating directly with other AI units.
I apologize, sir. I will log off.
Don't.
Yeah. It's, we know what happens when they all get
Gentlemen,
together.
if you will take the floor.
Okay, just like we practiced.
Are they all going to watch?
Of course. They want to see if you're as good as I said you are.
Really? Well, I guess that's okay.
That's the
Oh,
spirit. Come on,
Theta's
let's do this.
Theta's shy.
Delta,
I like
expect you to
Theta.
follow protocol at all times.
We were only attempting to make the new unit more comfortable.
It's my fault, sir. I asked him to. The new kid seems kind of shy.
Agent North was paired with Theta for a reason. His nurturing nature is best suited to care for Theta's unique personality.
Yeah. He's used to looking out for people, isn't he?
Quite.
Yeah.
Delta,
He's the
your skills are
caretaker.
more analytical in nature.
If I may disagree, Theta has made double the number of declarative statements since my appearance. That indicates 100% increase in
It's
confidence.
like
since
you're
we modified our interaction
you're not
style.
helping your
I think
case
that
here.
speaks volumes to my caring algorithms.
You make an excellent point.
Caring algorithm.
Let's begin the test.
Aw, Delta. It's funny how they all, I mean, we know why they all have, like, unique personalities, but it is interesting to actually see these fragmented portions all, like,
As you may recall,
Have
Agent North
sentient-
used his equipment in the field on a previous mission.
He was able to successfully maintain a deflective shield for 3.4 seconds in order to block an explosive projectile attack.
And somehow managed not to kill himself in the process.
The maneuver only had a 0.1% chance of success, and he performed it 999 more times. I'm rather certain he would have been obliterated on each one.
Hey, I'd rather be lucky than good any day.
You usually are.
Luck will only take one so far. I am in the business of getting results. Let's see what Theta can do. Delta, reduce shield strength by 50%.
oh, I'm worried about Theta. Be
Power
nice to
dropping.
Theta.
Theta, use remaining power to compensate for critical tiles.
Okay.
Add variables.
Acknowledged.
What do you mean by variables? Do you mean the guns?
Great job, Theta.
Stop talking to me. You'll mess me up.
Right. Sorry.
Sorry.
Reset.
Just wanted to give you some praise.
Your objective now is to eliminate all turrets. Begin.
I thought the shield works both ways. There's no way for him to attack.
Theta, analyze turret rate of fire. Adjust
Ah.
shield to match.
Oh, that's how.
Firing. On my mark.
Ready.
Sweet. Yes, we open the shield just enough to get through a... Yeah. Hey, that is pretty stinking cool. Yeah, we know North is always looking out for South, so
Targets eliminated.
he does have a caretaking
Excellent work.
personality.
Wow! Wow! That was incredible!
Yeah, what did I tell you?
And we're sure
So
they don't get any
excited.
bigger.
Dude, you are killing me with that.
I did not know what was happening for the
Every
first
time
couple
we get
minutes.
involved in something stupid and dangerous, we get dragged along too.
You know what they say. Keep your friends close, and your enemies within range of your primary firearm.
Sir, I realize
I don't think that's how it goes, but it's,
I realize that
we got that.
in Carolina, but how do we know that they're going to help us? What do you mean?
I mean, if we run into trouble, do you really think they'll stick their neck out for us? Well, for a backstabbing, double-crossing, no-good, dirty, rotten blue, that Wash fella isn't too bad.
What a ringing endorsement.
I'm more worried about Carolina.
I mean, that's high praise
from
from him.
Over, she decides to get rid of us.
Why would she do that?
I don't know, to tie up loose ends, to cover her trail.
It's
Watch
actually
spy
not-
movies, they love that shit. My God, man, get a hold of yourself.
It's not a bad
In
point.
front of the enemy.
Hello.
Oh,
Listen,
Caboose
I don't
isn't
want
an
to hear
enemy.
talk about secret double crosses or mysterious subplots or freelancer conspiracies anymore. We've had enough of those going on around here as it is.
We've had a
Sorry,
lot.
sorry. I can't really talk right now, Simmons. I've got to go secure a perimeter over at the shady spot over there.
Ah, secure the shady spot perimeter.
I liked it better
This
when
the
we only had to
cozy
fight
nappy
with you.
spot.
Yeah. Team is pretty awesome right now. Right, Tucker? Right, Josh?
Hey.
Hello.
First to your team?
What's, he's all by himself. What? Hang on, wait, what?
Hello.
Show me that again.
Where's the rest of your team?
Oh, okay, they were watching. Okay. Interesting. That was really, really good, you guys. I gotta say, I love, and they feel like totally different flashbacks now, because we're still flashing back, but it does feel like it's more kind of like we're watching. This is very pertinent to what we're watching right now. Does that make sense? As opposed to like two stories happening at different times. I'm just letting the ads play through. There's a lot of ads on this one. But after it plays, I will pause it real quick so that I can finish my thought there. Oh, hang on. I was trying to, now you're trying to play. Craziness. So Theta, and now you guys know I get fuzzy sometimes, but like we didn't see a whole lot, I feel like, of Theta. Am I right? Because I don't feel like I don't remember Theta that way. I think it's possible that like I know there was mention and stuff like that, but this is like we're getting to really see from the start. I love how Delta was like trying to help him and make Theta comfortable. And it's interesting at this stage where like none of the freelancers really are aware of just where this is going, to see them kind of like interact as a team and kind of figure this whole thing out along the way. Okay, so maybe this is, which one does Theta represent? Because we know that all the fragments kind of represent like different aspects of Alpha. And now I'm trying to remember, because I feel like I used to have that straight in my head and now I don't. It's been like a few seasons since we dealt with that. But pretty impressive stuff there in that demonstration. But I'll be eager to see how the group kind of deals with, as we get closer and closer to kind of the culmination of the freelancer story through the flashbacks. And I'm assuming, kind of like catch us back up to, not back up to present day, but, just kind of get us caught up on the story that they're telling of what happened previously. So, and then there's Caboose, and there's all the shenanigans, and I love it. And it's perfect blend. It's perfect balanced blend. That's not a bad thought, actually, about what is Carolina gonna do. Wash, I'm a little bit more, I feel like okay about, because I feel like we've been through a little bit more with him. Not that like he didn't still like kill Donut and stuff, but I mean, that was a thing. We were at odds for a while, but at the same time, I don't know about Carolina. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Let's jump into the next one.
Looking for something?
Leads. Information, anything. You said Maine had been through here, right?
Well, yeah, but that was ages ago.
Then look closely. Don't tell me hanging around these morons has turned you soft.
Hey, she said morons. That's us.
Meta was attempting to transfer energy from these turbines into his suit. It was the only way he could keep his equipment running.
Poor Maine.
Carolina, it wasn't your fault.
But it was my AI.
None of us could have known what would happen.
Yeah? Well, sometimes I'm not so sure.
What?
We were told that the AI were specifically designed for each of us. North was chosen for Theta. York had Delta. But Sigma was mine.
What are you saying?
You really think the director didn't know what would happen?
Carolina, that's ridiculous.
He always had his little experiments. He just forgot to take a few extra variables into account.
And what about now? The whole world
does
thinks you're
actually.
dead. Do you think he knows you're coming for him?
Yes, I do. And for once, I look forward to proving him right.
The director was always hard on you.
Dude, he said hard on.
It's
Gotcha, shut up. They're gonna hear you.
He was hard
Not
on
time.
all of us.
Oh, come on. You gotta let me have that one. Quiet.
They can hear you.
I've got about 5 positions in mind for her. Now, chicken.
Stop. There's no end.
But you have to admit, he was also pretty hard on himself.
That's it. I'm doing it. Tucker! Bow, chicka, bow! Wow! Same team!
What are you doing here?
Okay, take it.
Did Wash just get in that last one just to
Epsilon?
Look,
draw them
if
out?
you were planning on dragging us around wherever you want, the least you can do is fill us in. I'll fill her in. Bow, chicka, Tucker! Sorry.
You and
Tucker.
your squad are on a need-to-know basis. And right now, you don't need to know anything.
Seriously? Jesus, you're worse than Tex.
Oh.
Okay, that one was on you. Get out. Fine. We're leaving already. Hey, Tucker, I need you to leave. I can't actually do it on my own.
Carolina, you gotta calm down.
Don't tell me how to lead my squad, Washington. Now,
But
sweep the area and report back to me when you're done.
I feel like Carolina's
On it, boss.
really caught up in this, and I get it. I get why you're like right up here with the revenge plan, but
Thesis on the subject. We see that cognitive impression modeling can be segregated from the host. Naturally, this remains an inherently deconstructive process. But most of all, the biggest concern of any full AI entity is the prospect of
oh, I
remnants,
see
which we
faces.
covered last week.
Of course, our AI units are what we call fragments. So there's very little chance that a personality subroutine can run off unchecked.
Are there any questions?
Yeah, I got a question. Why do we need to learn all this stuff?
AI theory is like vehicle maintenance, South. If we're going to use this equipment, any equipment, we need to know how to care for it.
You
oh
gotta
yeah,
be able
like a
to.
coffee maker or a vacuum cleaner.
It's not an appliance. That's true.
That was rather rude.
Oh, cry me a river, light bulb.
No, not the same as that.
I don't even have one because someone didn't bring enough to share, so why am I sitting through this elementary classroom bullshit?
I don't have one either, South.
That's only because you gave yours to Maine.
He needed to be able to communicate after his injury.
Oh yeah, that's the only reason you did it. You're a real hero, Carolina. It's not like Maine has much to say anyway.
I would like to say just how appreciative the two of us are for Carolina's sacrifice. Agent
Oh,
Carolina, if
it's
anyone can excel without an AI
screaming!
unit, it is you.
Thank you, Sigma.
And Agent Texas, of course.
In the
That goes without
echo,
saying.
in the voice.
Right.
I noticed she doesn't have to attend class.
Agent Texas doesn't need this training.
What the director is trying to say is that Agent Texas has already completed her AI theory coursework. I think that's enough for today.
If I may, Counselor, I have just one last question.
Oh, come on.
On the different levels of AI awareness and rampancy.
Melancholia, anger,
Specifically the fourth stage of rampancy.
metastability.
Yes.
Metastability.
Which an AI
The
can
meta
consider
stage.
That is only theoretical, Sigma. No AI has ever achieved such a state.
But
Oh,
it
he's
is
got like a
possible.
little
In theory,
skateboard.
But possible. I find that very interesting.
Whoa, look at how
Remember,
freaky
you are not even
Sigma
a full AI.
looks.
You are what we call a fragment. So something of that magnitude would be even more difficult for an entity such as yourself.
Well, as the director always says, it is important to have ambition.
Oh,
yes, it
that's the
is.
goal.
Class is dismissed.
Oh, so Sigma was on this for a long time. It feels like the whole meta plan
Sigma,
was.
Are you coming?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I will be joining you shortly.
Oh, the I gotta say the look is what? Metastability analysis is not exact. Wow, that is fascinating to see how that unfolded.
Hi, Caroline. Yes, excuse me. Have you seen Church lately? Yeah, he and I were supposed to hang out after we rescued him.
Tell your friends to stay out of my way.
Oh, we had an encounter.
Or else they'll bring out my ugly side.
Oh, come on, Caroline. I bet you're
Aww, Caboose.
You know, I mean, who hasn't? I mean, I understand there's some helmet hair.
We have to say it happens to the best of us.
Yes.
Not helping.
Anyways, what did you want me to tell Church and Tucker again?
Oh! That, basically?
Just try and put that into words.
Okay. Like how the actual word was in there, too.
Had the right idea about this Carolina.
Caboose.
See? I told you. Normally I would agree with Simmons. But in this case, that would also cause me to agree with Griff. Therefore,
It's a conundrum.
simply grunt ambiguously.
Grunt.
Hey, did Carolina come this way? We've got to get going soon.
Right. We've been meaning to talk to you about
About Carolina.
finding the director thing.
You mean the mission?
Yeah, that. We were thinking,
The
now that
mission.
we've helped you find Church, we should probably just let you handle the rest. You know, wouldn't want to cramp your style. That whole freelancer thing. You're good at that.
So you're abandoning the mission.
Red team never abandons the mission. We're just accepting an alternate.
Alternate mission.
Less risk.
Less is different.
Carrying the front
Less still different.
Going home is risky? On what scale?
Well, we haven't been there in ages. Who knows what kind of nefarious ne'er-do-well.
Nefarious.
I guess you're right.
What?
Well, you are wanted criminals of the UNSC. I wouldn't be surprised if they were setting up an ambush for you right now.
I see what you're doing here, Wash.
I suppose
What?
I can't stop you. Anyway, I'm gonna go find Carolina. Good luck.
Bye. See ya.
On second thought, you could probably use the extra help.
As second thought, you
abandoned
talked
the
us into it.
Or the simpering thing.
Semper the.
Fuck it. Greetings,
Too
fellow
hard.
surfer.
Oh, guys. Wow. Can I just tell you how freaking awesome it is to see, like, Sigma in action? So freaky. Okay, hang on. Wow, this is the only one that didn't play a big long ad, of course. I just love, and, excuse me, I think we've seen, like, I don't think this is the first time seeing all of them, but this is the first time we get to really, like, know them and see them, like, in action predating the whole meta thing. And, wow, so Carolina, after what happened to Maine's throat, gave her AI to him so that he could, like, have a voice. Man, South is just really unpleasant. Like, every once in a while, they just gotta, like, kind of put it back in my face about how unpleasant she was. But, yeah, that was, I mean, Sigma was definitely, like, pretty much straight up asking, like, hey, so about this whole, like, going out of control thing, just wanted to let you know it's, something I'm striving for. I mean, that was pretty out in the open, I gotta say. The fact that, like, somebody didn't just kind of... And then we have, you know, the conversation between Carolina and Washa. Like, did the director know how this was going to go, you know? Were there, like, a few things he wasn't expecting, but for the most part, like, he knew exactly what he was doing. It's really fascinating. Carolina is not to be messed with, though. And I gotta say, after all she's been through, I get where she's coming from. But Caboose, on the other hand, does not seem to be able to put... I love how he's trying to be like, no, don't be shy about your helmet hair. Everyone's got helmet hair. Caboose. My sweet Caboose. All right, last one of the day. Let's go. Oh, we're on the beach.
Facility is clear.
Find anything?
Nothing we didn't already know.
Figured as much. This place was a dead end.
Sorry, boss.
The structure we're going to next. You're positive our target was there.
I know what I saw. That's why it's on our list.
But I know what I saw. And it doesn't make any sense.
All the more reason to investigate.
All right then. Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go find CT.
Oh, we're gonna go find CT. Okay, well, last we heard about CT. Hang on, did I get the right episode? Yeah, episode 7. I just want to make sure I didn't like skip anything. Many years ago.
To the director of Project Freelancer, Dr. Leonard Church. Dear Director, allow me to introduce myself.
Why?
I am a representative of the newly formed UNSC Oversight Subcommittee. Our organization is charged with the protection of high-level assets of the military, one of which recently went missing. These assets are entrusted to our programs as a privilege, not as a right. As such, they will be safeguarded with the utmost care. In these dark times, mankind has the opportunity not only to prove his humanity, but to earn it.
These are the insurrectionists?
Well, the third craft this afternoon. Let's see who else is arriving.
I look forward to a long and mutually beneficial relationship for our two departments. Yours truly, Malcolm Hargrove, Assistant to the Oversight Subcommittee Chairperson.
Oh, assistant.
It's her.
Can't believe you trust that bitch after what she did to us.
There she is.
Here's
Come in,
CT.
come in. Tell the director she's here.
Moo, whole milk.
It's nothing. Come on.
So they know now. She was with them. Okay.
Congratulations, Director. Another successful test.
A new fragment was harvested this morning, Counselor. Find it a match.
This morning?
Oh, wow.
That is ahead of schedule.
Our time grows short. Find it a match.
Director, Wyoming reported in.
And?
You won't like what he found, sir.
Agent Carolina, information never displeases me. It's ignorance that I find unforgivable.
You're not gonna like this information.
It's like you said. CT is with them.
Oh, okay.
You know what to do. I do not need to remind you how valuable our technology is, Carolina.
She doesn't have an AI, sir. And she wasn't exactly the best
Can we
agent.
just
CT
let it
will be an
go?
acceptable loss. But her armor must not fall into the wrong hands.
I understand.
Okay.
Will we be the
So
only
we
force
just
sent
get
out on
the
this mission,
armor?
sir?
Leave personnel decisions to me, agents. Just do your job. It's time to
Whoa!
cut the head off the enemy once and for all.
Yes.
Just asked a question. Jeez, he really was hard on her.
So how do you even know this Carolina chick? Oh, Tex used to tell me stories. You mean tell Alpha stories? Oh, yeah, I guess. You know, whatever. It's hard for me to know whose memory I'm in. Yeah,
So,
same thing happens to me
it's a
with
lot.
things I'm in. Like my helmet. I wrote my name on the inside of it.
Oh!
I used my tongue. That was hard to do.
I
can't pronounce my guy. So, how many
I
people
see.
I don't know, a bunch, I guess. Are they all assholes? Yeah, a dozen different fragments and we all have the same shitty circle of friends. Lucky us.
Oh, fireworks!
really
Oh,
great,
look,
Theta.
he's trying to get them.
I worked super hard on it.
Oh.
You mind if I talk to North for a second?
Okay.
Need you to shut down while we chat, okay? Delta 2. You know, it's the rules.
Yeah, we're not
be
supposed
okay. I won't
to
talk too much.
interact.
All right.
Oh, Theta!
Okay, shoot.
I need to ask you about the Alpha.
Where did you hear that word?
Same
Oh,
place
we're not
you
supposed
heard
to
it.
know
Up
that
here.
word.
What's an alpha?
Wash? Are you eating inside your helmet?
Maybe. Delta said they got the helmet waste disposal out of beta. That would make my eating more efficient.
You believe that?
Maybe he is getting more personable.
It's not an alpha wash, it's the alpha.
Yeah.
Theta thinks about him a lot. More than thinks, really. He's obsessed.
Well, yeah, they're all trying to like get
All
their
the units call each other
pieces.
brother. They call this one father.
Whoa.
That's not right.
Creator.
Creator.
I thought the director would be their creator.
Haven't you been paying any attention in class? AIs aren't created. They're copies of someone.
They've
Our
put
AIs
that
are just
together.
fragments.
Which begs the question, where's the original?
So this alpha thing is what creates a fragment.
Jesus, will you swallow for God's sake?
Well, to be fair, we can't see
Yeah, Theta
him
isn't
chewing
clear.
because he has
It
helmet on.
creates them or something.
Yeah. It's the or something.
It's the
part
or
that has me
something. Yeah. Because it's not exactly creating as much as it is forcible harvesting, I would say. Wow, guys. It is really, really fun to see how all of this unfolded. I gotta tell you, it's, even, like, getting to know all the different freelancers in just a much different way. Getting to actually, like, see them, except for Wash. And you guys will clue me in that, like, Wash is considered one of the main crew. We'll never see him with his helmet off. But I just find it so funny that, like, in a situation where they all have their helmets off, he's just sitting there eating with his helmet on. But hey, it's got, like, some kind of helmet waste system thing, so why not? It just cracks me up. But it is really cool to get to see them and, like, get to know them and everything, and get to see how they were interacting with the AI, and see them starting to put together what is going on. You know, up to this point, we're just kind of like, there's definitely red flags. Like, even last season when they were doing the flashbacks, there were, like, red flags of, like, something's off. The director's up to something. Like, this is not a normal standard operation situation. Like, something is going on here. But, like, up to this point, they're just all kind of, like, teammates. And it's really interesting to see them just starting to, like, put together. Yeah, they're copies. They're fragments. But this creator, like, did it create them or was it something else? And unfortunately, like, you know, they were saying it's something else that is the concerning part. I love Theta. Theta is, like, I just was not expecting, like, the childlike kind of, just sweet kind of innocent nature. And to see North, like, caring for him, it's so sweet. So that's been really enjoyable. But yeah, the stuff with CT, you know, we've confirmed now, okay, you're with the insurrectionists, but you can see where Carolina at this point, like, still doesn't, it's like, do we really have to go and, like, take somebody out? But man, the way the director just, like, takes her head off, I'm like, chill, she asked a question. You can see why after taking all of that stuff from the director and then having, like, just everything that happened with the whole, like, downfall and just tearing apart of the Freelancer project, and with the meta, and clearly she was close with Maine, so that would have been, like, even driven home even more. Yeah, I could see why she's just not in the mood anymore. For sure. But man, guys, so they're going to find CT. So last we heard of CT was, like, the desert digging thing. And the person who was saying that they were CT had a male voice. So I'm guessing that's somebody who, like, was lying and saying that they were CT. So I don't know where the actual CT is. But I guess we're going to find out, because it's what it sounds like we're doing next is off to find. Wow. That was really, I'm just like, I'm loving that we still get the classic Red vs. Blue humor. And it is still all, like, the characters that we've kind of known for, like, the last few seasons. But, like, feels like we're, like, peeling apart a whole new layer to the story. Like, there's still a lot to know. So, wow, that was really good. It's taking, like, all my willpower right now not to just, like, go through and binge watch. But it's better in small bites, because then, you know, we get to discuss it and, like, you know, I have a little bit of time to digest it and everything. But man, it is getting really tough to just want to binge watch it, because it's really good. But I also kind of want to, like, savor this season too, you know, because it's been hyped up so much and it's so good so far. All right, guys. Loving the dynamic. Loving, like, the interactions with Carolina and Wash, and them with the rest of the team. And the whole thing with Wash, like, he knows him so well now. It's so funny because it's like when you use like reverse psychology, or like when you're talking to like a kid and trying to like, you know, convince them of something, like, well, I guess we'll just do this then. And he just knows exactly how to do that with the Reds and Blues now. It's so funny. Like, he just gets them so much. Like, they've all just kind of fallen into this kind of rapport with each other. So, all right, guys, I loved it. I can't wait to see more. I literally cannot wait. Like, I'm resisting the urge to binge watch because it's so interesting. Like, I find myself just like glued to it. But I loved it. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And please be sure to join me next time. I know there's probably a lot ahead of me here in the rest of the season that I will definitely need your help and support on. So please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.